Let's have a conversation.
What's up, everybody? Good morning. So I went to bed. What was the last thing that happened when I went to bed? Well, yesterday I talked to you guys about all the showmance business going on with Jared and Blue. Today, when I woke up and checked the feeds and everything, and I checked Twitter, I saw that Izzy was having an argument with Jared in front of Matt and Felicia. What's up, Spivey? Yep, definitely. I definitely looks like you're the first person here. So it looked like they were having an argument in front of Matt and Felicia, and it's getting to a point where the game is getting very mixy for Jared. So at the beginning, I saw footage that I had missed before of Jared actually talking to Sari about his relationship with Blue. This is before yesterday. This is like maybe a week ago or something, or at least a few days ago, and basically telling Sari that it's a fake relationship and he's just doing it for the show. I think that clearly, based on the way that he's been spilling game when he talks to her, I think that clearly maybe he thought of it that way when it started, but it's definite that his emotions are involved and he's somewhat invested at this point. Matter of fact, I think he's very invested at this point. So I think now he's having an internal conflict between game and personal, because really it benefited his game to an extent when there was a one side versus the other side. Like when there was 16 of them in there and it was 8 versus 8. I understand, because let me see this. Jared likes her. He got to lie to his mom so they don't. Yeah, that's exactly. I agree. It's funny you left and came back, and this is the you. I actually agree on your take. I actually agree on your take 100% there. He has to lie to his mom, because if his mom is thinking of this whole thing like, a business endeavor. Like, we are here to make $750,000. So if he really told her, if he was really honest with her and told her, yeah, I'm really feeling this girl and I want to, pursue her, or I'm like trying to pursue her boyfriend, girlfriend type thing, his mom would smack some sense into his head. Like, what are you thinking? But you haven't really been watching, you said. Because if you had been watching, he has been slipping. He has been slipping a lot. He has been slipping a lot. It's not just the fact that they kissed, it's the fact that she's not in all of his alliances, but now he's talking to her about his alliances. He's telling her gameplay things that she's not involved in. And they're talking. I was just watching video of them from last night where they're both like, "Oh, we got to win this. We got to win this next week." And they're going through all these different scenarios of, what if this person wins? Who's going to go on the block? What if that person wins? Who's going to go on the block? And actually, the argument with Izzy was about that exact thing, that he had given some information to Blue, and Izzy was telling him that information should not come from you. And she was saying, when he left the room, she was saying to Felicia and to Matt, basically, like, you shouldn't be sharing information from us and from our group while you're cuddling with your showmance. I think he has. I seen during them feeds. I hope you keep that secret about his mom. And that's the other thing. He's playing with fire. That's the other thing. This brewing thing between him and Izzy. He was just complaining to his mom again. This had just calmed down a few days ago, but last night he went back and he was complaining to Sari about Izzy again. And he was like, I want to vote her out. He was like, she's talking to me like she can't trust me. And if she doesn't trust me, I don't want to work with her. I can't keep doing this. And the problem is, if he tries to rally people against her, if he ever publicly goes against her in that house, that secret is not safe. So he's really playing with fire because Izzy does not like the relationship that he has going on with Blue. And he doesn't like Izzy talking to him about the relationship he has going on with Blue. So the two of them are butting heads over that. And I think that he has more to lose than Izzy has to lose at this point. I think Jared just need to be careful, but I'm not worried about the showman's asking as he doesn't mention his mom. We'll see. I mean, this started so early. This is not like a 70-day showmance. We're not even close to Jerry yet. Jared just need to keep that secret with his mom. I do believe he staged with everybody but Cam and Red. Safe. Yeah, I don't think he's as safe as you think he is. But what I would say is he has protection from most people for the next couple of weeks. But it is going to get to a point where every side is not going to keep him protected. Now, the other name that you didn't mention that he's not safe with is Jag. Jag and Jared don't want each other in the house because each of them are connected to Blue. Who was it who was talking to Jag? I think it was America. I think it was America who was talking to Jag yesterday. And America was like, what is your relationship like with Blue? And Jag was like, honestly, me and Blue were close from day one. We were like A1 day one. But then because of her relationship with Jared, now we are not as close anymore and we barely even talk. So he was like, that's where I'm at with it. He's like, I don't specifically have, and also he was questioning Jared. And he was like, I think that Jared is playing both sides. He has said that multiple times, not to Blue, but he has said that to other people. And Jared is like, I want to get out Jag. They both want to get out each other because, I mean, for a slightly different reason in Jag's case. In Jag's case, it's not because he's into her, at least I don't think so. It's just because they were working together against Jared's side, and now she's working with Jared because of feelings for him. So that does not benefit Jag's game. So that's three people he's not safe with: Jag, Red, and Cam. And also, we don't really know which direction Matt is going to go. Everybody thinks that Matt is in the bag. Everybody thinks that Matt is in the bag, but it is not a guarantee. So this next HOH is really crucially important because you can make all the teams and all the sides you want, but it depends on who wins the competitions too. So if one of the people that is not in one of their multitude of alliances wins, it could be a problem. Somebody else could be looking to make a big move. Matt is close to Sari and Felicia, so whatever they say. That's what everybody thinks. But I think that Matt is an individual and he's playing an individual game. I think he likes them, but I don't think that he feels like he's at the top of their alliance because he's been having a lot of side conversations with other people. Even Corey called that. Corey was like, everybody thinks that Matt is just, Mr. Friendly, Mr. Impressionable. I can just make him do whatever I want him to do. But he's never, if you think about it, he's still not ever had to be in a position of really making a choice. He's never been in that position yet. So if he wins an HOH, nobody really knows what he's going to do for real. I don't think anybody really knows what he's going to do. But the thing with Matt is that all these people that he's working with now took out his number one girl that he liked. So he clearly said, if I win HOH, I'm going to get revenge. He said, if I win HOH, I'm going to get revenge. So Matt is kind of a wild card. I do believe, I think Sari is in control right now. Yeah, I am impressed with the game that she's playing because of the fact that she came in as Sari. She came in as Sari Fields that everybody knows, even if they haven't watched all of her seasons, most of them, they know that she was on Survivor 4 times, and now she mentioned the Traitors. Well, I guess somebody else mentioned the Traitors, and she had to talk about it. But they know that she's been on TV like 6 times on competition shows, so that automatically means that her threat level is high. It's impressive that we're going into week 3 and she has not been a nom yet, and she hasn't even really been a high target yet. I think people are kind of enamored by her, and something that I see about her, it's not that I'm saying she's a comp beast or anything, but I think that she likes being in a position where she controls things behind the scenes. She's not making the moves herself. She's not winning HOH. She's not winning power veto. So she's keeping her threat level down. Now, I think as things go on, it's going to be really hard for her to rein in this Jared Izzy thing. That's probably the hardest part of her game right now. The hardest part of her game is keeping her 2 children under control, because one of them is wilding out and leaving all these breadcrumbs. This is the thing that I don't like, especially of what he's doing with Blue. Every time they talk at night, he's like, I can't tell you about my brothers because it would let you know what my secret is. Oh, I can't talk about this. I can't talk about that. He's leaving little clues about his secret every single time. My secret this and my secret that. I want to tell you my secret. I want to tell you my secret. And Blue's just sitting there like, oh, I don't remember anything you're saying anyways. And he's like, oh, I love that about you. But does she really not remember any of these clues that he's dropping for her? Or is she piecing everything together in her head and she's just not going to tell him? It's crazy. If I was in that house, I've said this from the beginning. If I was in that house and I saw Sari Fields walk through the door, I would gather around all the house guests. I would gather around all the other house guests and be like, we need to get her out. Once we take her out, we can play the game from here. Week 1. Week 1, I would want to get her out. So, yeah, these people are starstruck. So that's my short update on my thoughts on what's happening in the house right now. I think that it's a danger zone. That's my opinion. It's a danger zone for Cirie and Jared. And it because of his relationship with Blue, the information he's leaking to Blue, the way Izzy feels about it, and the way he feels about Izzy telling him about what she feels. We will see what happens today. Yesterday was an exciting day. It was an explosive day. A lot was going on. They actually snatched the storyline from Heisem because he was the biggest storyline of the day. But by the end of the day, nobody was even talking about him anymore. There's a few other things actually that were interesting to me. Corey was telling America that it's a bad move for her to latch herself onto Jag. Jag and America were making like a final 2 deal. I don't know if he knows about the final 2 deal or he just knows that she's working with him. Probably not about the final 2 deal. America said that she was playing Corey. She said to Jag, like, Corey likes me, Corey trusts me, so I can get information out of him. But I want to go to a final with you, and I don't want to vote against you or vote you out. Corey told America it was not smart for her to work with Jag, but then Corey also went to Jag separately and said that he wants to work with Jag. So there's a lot of positioning, double crossing, backstabbing going on, and this crazy topsy-turvy anything goes, no loyalty season continues, and I'm enjoying it. They're not playing the game of Big Brother well, but they're definitely giving us a lot to talk about. So that's my like I said, that's my quick update, and thanks for tuning in. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell to get notified when I drop some more great content. And today is Wednesday. Wednesday means it is Big Brother Day. I think the episode is at 8 o'clock. Is the episode at 8 or is it at 9? It's 8 or 9. I can't remember. I keep getting these times confused, but I'm going to look it up, and I should be coming on right after the episode. If anything happens prior to the episode, I hop on here, randomly, depending on what's going on. But I'll definitely be here at some point after the episode airs tonight for a recap. And I'll talk to y'all soon.
So you literally were one of my very first followers. And then when you followed me and I, followed back, I was like, this dude is cool. Like,
if they say talk to your manager, you just say, you know what, talk to the hand. You don't need to be on my podcast. But yeah, dude. Yeah, you do a great job.
Thank you. I always get a kick out of talking with you on Patreon. You have a really good, view on everything.
That wasn't planned.
You know what? But I like this Canadian.
Well,
I like this one.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.